If any of you hardcore Hell Let Loose players are watching this, you might know of a blog I posted the other day on Steam and Reddit about my stance on idle commanders. It didn't go over so well. All the replies were about how commanders should be staring at their map, standing in the far back 75% of the time. I, however, strongly disagree with this approach. I feel leaders are people who not only give orders, but act on their orders given to increase morale and effectiveness, in real life, and as in this video game called Hell Let Loose. If you feel so inclined, you can read the posts for yourself. I find it to be eye-opening on how people view leadership. Real quick, so people understand to why my stance is the way that it is because, well, I've always been against authority, since childhood. And when I say authority, I mean the authority where they act like a warden, someone who barks orders and blames everything on you when things do not go their way. A leader is there to help you grow, understand, improve. A leader will teach and work alongside you regardless of the task. No task is viewed too big or too small for a leader. A leader does not see a task being above or below their pay grade. Within reason, of course. With that said, my approach is just that, an approach. It is not the end-all and has many areas that can be improved. I practice this stance in real life and in Hell Let Loose, and it works with positive outcomes. Regardless if you win or lose, the goal is to make people feel appreciated, recognized for their hard work, and well, great about themselves. There obviously is a time to lay down the hammer and be aggressive on people who are insubordinate, but majority of the time, positive reinforcement reigns supreme. So let's begin. This is a match I played on January 16, 2020, 8 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I took commander role. At the start of it, I call out squads that need to be defending and squads that need to be attacking. Abel, if you can start laying down the fences in Mutineer, just in case, so we have a fallback. Unless someone requests defense, which rarely happens, you will have to give the order to the squads, and it may change and alter as the match goes on. It's quite dynamic. I ask for comms check on tanks and recon and order them to their respective places on the battlefield. Where are my recons? I ask a squad to place a garrison at the forward point that is already locked on the map. That will serve as the first offense and defense garrison. It is best not to drop supplies for your squad leads leading the charge, for the enemy will see where you will put a garrison and intercept them. Abel, can you get a garrison at Mutineer? As commander, I drop supplies for myself to place a backup garrisons. Most likely, squads will call out where they will drop garrisons, or, as commander, you can place markers on the map where garrisons should be placed. Call out the squads to head there, and tell recon to circle behind the enemy lines to mark and possibly take out where the enemy garrisons are. I'll get the backup garrisons, guys. Everyone else just focus on forward garrisons. Let's get garrison down at the... where I just put his mark. That's going to be on team move. During all of this, you should have your map up while running so you can mark any callouts squads may have. This is multitasking. Be active, not idle. Next, I stay in the defensive point and command from there. I do this so I know if the enemy will be near due to the red arrow indicator. By now, squads will be calling out marks all over the map and you should be updating marks as soon as they come in. Adjust accordingly to the threats. Call men back and men forward as needed. When the next point is taken, push your defense squads up to place new defenses and help push the enemy out to force a front line attack the best you can. Nice work. Okay, everyone who's on a fence, start moving up straight to sunken lane. Everyone everyone on the fence move up to sunken lane. Everyone on defense move up to the barn. Same strategy. Alright, thank you for that. As commander, you will most likely be defending the majority of the time, with 2 or 3 squads defending as well. It can get quite hectic. Do not count solely on your squad leads to be able to evaluate everything around them. They are fighting in the moment. As commander, you should recognize when a hands-on approach is needed for face-to-face orders to be given. Here, I see a machine gunner has a great position and is being effective. I notice that everyone around me is obviously frantic to keep the enemy back. As commander, you are meant to have a level head. I then actively search for a rifleman and ask if he can drop ammo for the machine gunner. Cab Voodoo! KGB Voodoo! Can you go drop the ammo? Can you drop your ammo boxes near machine gunner so they can keep up the fire? They're right in front. Thank you. You have ammo right behind you, so just keep up the fire. You're doing good.
Use the machine gun for a second.
It works. This does not interfere with squad callouts and calling in drops. This does, however, allow that suppression fire kept up for a longer period of time. As commander, take initiative. A leader works alongside their men, regardless of the task. As commander, use your binoculars and don't be afraid to try to run out to place a backup garrison that was taken down by the enemy. When the next point is taken, do the same strategy. Push your men up to secure the area and push the enemy back. Be active and ask squads that are defending, assaulting, tanks that are out in the field, and recon how they are doing. Yeah, good mark on that, Fox. The garrison fell from that bombing run.
Nice. Enemy garrison, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
They're taking our garrisons from our back garrisons, moving up.
Yeah, I see that. I'll get it up. When tanks need repairs, look at your map for the nearest squads to them and see if they have an engineer or AT personnel to go and give them a hand. When the match is coming close to an end, you may need to evaluate the assaulting situation and call your men back to focus on defense. Yeah, all squads just return back. We got the assault. We gotta push them out of here. We only got 3 minutes. At 2-minute mark, we immediately went point, but we got like 1:30 for that. This match was fought very hard. The opposing team knew what they were doing and gave us a fight. As commander, stay calm, level-headed, give orders and update orders upon receiving information. Be active. Don't be afraid to fight. I'm gonna do a bombing run north and south on that position. They're really pushing hard. Stay inside if you guys are running into the barn.
Hey medic, can you? Hey medic, patch me up, please. Patch me up. No bandage.
Yeah, they're coming in hot. I'm not advocating running in at the head of the charge, but don't be afraid to get in combat. You could be the most incredible commander this game has ever seen, but what it really comes down to is your team and how you treat them. The only unacceptable behavior is team killing. Take the tank out! Yeah! That was amazing. Good job.
How I'm not dead?
I don't know, but that was amazing. Good job, man.
I think I've used myself on a tank. Please help me by putting a bullet in my head.
Okay. Well, it was a pleasure.
I'll forgive you.
It's alright. Outside of that, a leader is there to help you grow, understand, improve. A leader will teach and work alongside you regardless of the task. No task is viewed too big or too small for a leader. And now to end with a quote, since quotes are a popular thing to do. The quality of a leader is reflective in the standards they set for themselves. Commendations at the end. Everybody did really well, so everyone deserves one. So trying to get everyone
I say...
You deserve one, Commander.
Yeah, everybody give Commander a copy.
Indeed. No, it's you. I'm just calling out orders. You guys are the fighters.
Everybody's
You
giving
can't handle
a
the praise.
combination.
You can't handle the praise.
Give the Commander. How many?